Joining us on WHKY News is Don Brown, the Sheriff of Catawba County. Thank you so much for coming in. It's always a pleasure to talk to you.
Glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
You are probably a little less busy than the last time I saw you, which was at a news conference related to this tragic occurrence in Catawba County in early June. I guess technically the party started at the end of May and went into June 1st. The mass shooting is what I'm talking about, of course, and unfortunately one fatality, the gentleman from Lenore, and 11 others injured. But I guess things have maybe calmed down on your end a little bit. You and Major Turk have been so good about getting the information out. Where do things stand right now as far as your work on this case after the indictments?
Okay, so yeah, things have calmed down considerably, thank goodness. But right now we indicted these individuals last Monday before a grand jury on 63 counts of attempted murder and then 1 count of conspiracy to commit murder. And they have been served. They had their first appearance this week, and they were issued no bond on the attempted murder, and then I think it was a $300,000 bond on the conspiracy. So pleased with that, and we're just still investigating. It's ongoing. It'll be ongoing until it's completely adjudicated. But it's starting to put all the pieces together and just compile all the evidence and continue to gather information and evidence in the case.
Many agencies have been involved in the investigation. Talk a little bit about the work that went into this, because I know that, and there were some people, I imagine, that were working pretty much around the clock at the beginning.
Yes, absolutely. There were people there for 24 plus hours at a time, and it was a collaborative effort with we had the SBI, the FBI, ALE, ATF. I'll miss one of them somewhere in the group, but HSI. We had just a whole host of folks, and our local law enforcement was right there with us, going into the scene initially. So it's just been a huge effort with everyone coming together and taking care of their specialized areas. They have special skills in certain areas that we may not have resources and assets that our state folks do and that our federal folks do, and everybody just came together and did their part, and it was just seamless and nothing that I've ever seen before in my career.
To the extent you're able to make the comparison, because I know it's not your case, but there was another case earlier this year that has at least somewhat of a connection, the Party City shooting, which is a Hickory PD investigation, but they are linked in some ways, aren't they?
They are. They have some of the same players there, some of the same individuals that are now in our custody, but there were some that had participated in that Party City shooting and that participated in this one as well in their own way.
And that led to what, I saw you, I've always seen you in a pretty good mood, but you were not in a good mood that one day after they initially set a bond for one of those suspects, but that was quickly rectified.
Yes, it was, and thank goodness that individual was not able to get out of jail. Shouldn't have been out of jail to begin with to commit this second crime, which partly is why I was upset. Because it shouldn't have been out to begin with, and then has the potential of getting out again with a $200,000 bond.
Well, thank you for the update. We appreciate your hard work, and I know that you'll be keeping us posted if any other developments occur in this case, but we appreciate all that you've done to this point and the other agencies as well in keeping us informed.
Thank you.
That's Sheriff Don Brown, who is, of course, one of the lead investigators for the mass shooting that occurred in early June in Catawba County. He joins us here on WHKY News.